Alright, this is the Amelia hybrid tomato, and it really did some weird stuff. It was growing really good, and then everything just went, the leaves rolled up and it stopped growing. But it had 3 tomatoes on it that were good size, and I just left it alone, kept watering it. It didn't do anything. And then this shoot came out the side, and all you see here now is the shoot, what has grown from that, and I removed all the old non-working part of the plant, and the tomatoes started ripening. And I've already pulled one off of here that was it was easily a pound. So, and this is a determinate bush hybrid, so it's really strange that it stopped producing and then started producing again and all that stuff. That's new to me. And it's in a pot. And it does, I guess it's doing okay. I don't think it likes the heat. Alright, and then we're going to go over, this is a German yellow hybrid. It's growing nicely. It finally has the tiniest tomato started on it. This is like a really late bloomer, and the aphids really like this particular plant for some reason, but I'm coping with them. It's got leaves are curling up a little bit. I think it's from it's wanting a little bit of water. I don't know. And then this one here is the Better Boy hybrid plant, and I've pulled a tomato off of it already. And it had, the first few tomatoes had blossom end rot due to my lack of prepping the soil right, and also kind of sporadic watering, and then a drought, and then rain, and all that good stuff. But now the rest of them are looking really good. It's kind of kicked out of that problem, and it's in a pot. All of them are in pots, and I put some old sheet around the base of the pot because of the heat. It has helped keep the heat down in the pot a little bit. And then these are the peppers. They were in pots, and they actually were starting to outgrow the pot. So I planted them in the ground, and they held up good to that. But they've been struggling with some bugs, and blooms like crazy, no peppers. And I've been thumping them and shaking them and tried some sprays and things. And one of these days a pepper is actually going to grow. Actually, some have some very small peppers, but they fell off. So I have to pay a little more attention to that and see what causes that. I've been concentrating on the tomatoes mostly, and kind of just letting these grow and do their own thing. And I think they need a little more TLC if they're going to give me some peppers. And I guess I'll show some, well, that's an onion experiment. I'm not even going to comment on that. That was just, I had an old onion, and instead of throwing it out, I stuck it in the dirt just to see what it would do. And yeah, that's one of them termite things. We had termites about 3 years ago. Now I'm stuck with these termite feeders, attractors. And then here, how's this for some tangled up roses? As you can tell, I'm not much of a rose grower either, but I'm working on it. And in the fall, I'm going to do some pruning and try to get through. They have beautiful roses on them, but really just not the prettiest bushes. So I'm going to try to work on those in the fall and really try to get those working nice. And then this one here is probably a 25-year-old rose. It needs some TLC. Man, this thing's been here forever. It grows beautiful red roses. And I need to weed, and I'm working on that now this week. I kind of let that little corner of the landscaping go, and it's grass, and that's all going to be gone by the end of today. And then I planted some, I had some little coleus plants and I stuck them out in the garden to grow out here for the rest of the year, just to see how they do. And these particular ones, they like the sun, and they've been doing pretty well. And I've taken cuttings from them too, and in case they died, at least I could have another shot.